Hello, everyone. I hope you're all well. Baruch Hashem, we're well. We were blessed last Shabbos morning, as you all know, with a baby boy. And Avital is, Baruch Hashem, doing very well, as is the baby. He is a little bit yellow, the Moel has told us, so the bris, which, if it would have been on time, would be on Shabbos. It looks like it'll have to be postponed, but we'll keep you informed, please God, of developments. I hope you enjoyed Tu B'Shvat, which we celebrated today, which I'm doing this on Thursday. So I hope you enjoyed the concert. I hope those who ordered their meals enjoyed them. The fruit boxes, in lockdown, we're still ensuring together that every festival is being celebrated and given the honor it deserves. Tu B'Shvat, as I said on the Zoom, is really about renewal. It's the idea that even in the dark winter, we're recognizing that the sap, the life-giving forces in the tree, are starting to return. Even though we won't see them for a few months, the trees will still be bare, and the snow might continue to fall, and it might still be cold and dark, but we know that life is coming back, and that's very much a powerful message for us in these difficult times. We know that, Mitzvah Hashem, please God, life will slowly return at least to some sort of normality, hopefully soon. This week, the Sedra is Beshalach. So in last week's Sedra, the Jewish people left Egypt, as you know from the Seder, from the story of the Exodus. Eventually, Paro threw them out. He was scared he'd be killed as a firstborn. And he ran around looking for Moshe Rabbeinu in the night. He said, "Okay, go, all of you, everyone, get out." And Moshe Rabbeinu said, "No, it's okay. We're going to go in the morning. We're not rushing off like captives." They went out in the daytime. The next morning, they packed their bags and off they went. And then, of course, we have in this week's Sedra the continuation where they were trapped by the sea in front of them and the Egyptians behind them, nowhere to go, and they cried out to Hashem. Nachshon ben Aminadov, he was the hero. He jumped into the water split. They came across the enemies, as we know, drowned when they chased them into the water, and they sang a beautiful song, a shira, and that's why we call this week is known as Shabbat Shira, the Shabbos of song. And when we're in shul together, we all rise in the pews in the shul for the special song of Oz Yoshe, the song that Moses sang when they saw the Egyptian enemies drowned and that they had been miraculously saved. Now I know you're not going to hear this in shul, so just let me give you a couple of lines from the beautiful Shira. Interestingly, it's actually a Sephardic tune that us Ashkenazim adopted from the Spanish and Portuguese tradition. But this is the tune of Anglo Jewry, and it goes like this: Ashir ala Hashem ki ga'a sus l'roich v'rama v'yom aziv zimras ka v'hili lishua zekeli v'aneveu Elokei aviv arei memenu Hashem Ish milchama Hashem Shema. And if you have the time, take a look at it. Take a look at what it means. It's a very beautiful, beautiful song. And if you're listening to the words I just said, one of them was Zeh Keli. I said the sentence Zeh Keli V'anvehu. This is my God. What does V'anvehu mean? So there's different opinions. According to Rashi, from the Unclus, from the Targum, the Greek, the Aramaic translation, Vanvehu means I will, from the word beauty, I will beautify him, which teaches us the concept of Hiddur Mitzvah, making mitzvahs beautiful. When it comes to a mitzvah, building a sukkah, buying the matzahs, don't go for the cheapest, the bargain basement price. We go for the best. We want to honor the mitzvahs. We want to do it beautiful. We want to make simchas beautiful. We want to celebrate life beautifully. That's one meaning of Vanvehu. But there's another opinion that Vanvehu comes from the term Nove, which means a building. Some of you would have heard of a seminary in Yerushalayim called Neve. Neve is Neve Yerushalayim. Literally, the building is called like a landmark building. And one understanding is that they were saying when they had this great hisorus, this great inspiration, they committed to building that great building, the temple, the Beit HaMikdash. They said, we're going to use this inspiration and maintain it so that it doesn't dissipate. We're going to make a commitment out of it. And they committed to building the temple. And I just saw tonight, interestingly, that Rav Hirsch says the building is not just the building of the temple, but a naveh is a Jewish home. A Jewish home is a special building, a temple, if you like, where the Shekhinah, where Hashem's presence rests when we allow Him in, when we make our homes receptacles of that divine beauty. And he writes, a Jewish home has to be that beautiful building as well, and we can do that. We can do that by beautifying our home with mitzvahs, with kindness, with Shabbos candles, with beautiful smells of baking, with learning, with all types of wonderful activities, and that should be our focus, particularly in lockdown, to remember to make it the Jewish home more Jewish, to do more Jewish things at home, because we don't have that refuge of shul where we can express it. We have to continue to live and express our Yiddishkeit, but do it at home in that beautiful naveh, in that beautiful building. Have a great Shabbos, everyone.